Hi, folks. I'm Bruce Paulson with Determined Solutions Search Marketing, and today I'm going to explain to you how to print money with Shopify. And the way to print money with Shopify is to get more customers to your website with SEO. So this is a graph of traffic. You can think of traffic as visitors to your website of a Shopify store that I started working with in March of 2020. And so over time, traffic went up significantly, and ends in December. This is 2 months later, and traffic is still going up because SEO works. They're making way more money. And so to give you an idea, at the end of 2020, they told me in 2019, now this is a full business and a website is only part of their business. In 2019, 7% of their total revenue came from their website. And in 2020, it was 20% of their total revenue came from their website. So that's, I don't know, you can do the numbers. It went from 7% to 20%. And it's going to go up. And the way that you can print money with your Shopify store is with SEO. So in this world, you got two things. You either have time or you have money. And if you don't have money to hire someone like me to work on your store, the next best thing you can do is put in your time. And the best way to put in your time with Shopify is SEO. And to learn SEO, if you don't know how to do it, it is critical. I see now that I've worked with more e-commerce sites, I see all these e-commerce sites that aren't doing it right. And I just immediately want to start working on the site, but it's not my site. But I know how much money there is to make from search if you just do it right. So many companies don't know how to do it right. And if you're a small business and you're on Shopify and you've got to get your SEO right. There's just, if you don't do that, you're leaving money on the table. And so that's, you might not be able to hire someone like me, right? You either have time or money. And if you don't have the money to hire an expert like me who's got years of experience, the very next best thing you can do is get this course, Shopify X SEO, by my buddy. This is Jono. And it's only $147, which is completely ridiculously cheap. But in this course, you're going to learn everything you need to know to get tons more search volume, search traffic, to get to the top of search results, to get your business in front of customers that are actively looking for your goods and services. It's not magic. SEO is not magic. It's not some hocus pocus. It's not a trick. It's a process of building your website on the internet in such a fashion that search engines can understand it, can trust it, and can show you at the top of the search results. And this goes through everything. $147 is peanuts, but it's going to take you time to go through this. This course is way too cheap, and Jono doesn't even make that much money from this course. He does mostly client work. And a lot of times people will hire him from taking his course just because it makes sense, right? I mean, if this course at $147, I think it should be $1,470, and it would still be totally worth it because the amount of money that you can make is just, it's tremendous. But you have to build your site correctly. And so this takes you from, if you don't know anything, this tells you how to set up now, if you're someone like me, like you already know how to like do basic things like set up Google on the website and, do all the tracking and everything like that. But like this takes you, if you already have a Shopify site set up, you can still benefit from this. If you're going to build one from scratch, you definitely will benefit from this. You're going to benefit from this either way because this goes into advanced stuff. And I've been doing SEO for years, but there's nuances to Shopify that I didn't know about. And Jono started helping me out. And it makes a lot of money. And so collection pages, product pages, all this stuff is so important. Images. If you've bumped into me online, you've probably heard me rant about image SEO so many times. So many people overlook this. And if you've got an e-com store, you got products, this is one of the easiest bang for the bucks to get more traffic for is image optimization. So many sites don't do that. Like basic coding, how to set up your theme, back it up. You need to know all this stuff. And I pulled up an example here. I was doing some work yesterday and I found this super interesting example. At least I thought so. This is a company that billboard vinyls, right? So they use like old billboards. They reuse, they take, I guess the tarp still works. They just take it down, after the client's done with their month or whatever. So they take these old billboards down and then you can use them for like boat covers or whatever to cover stuff up. They work pretty good, evidently. So it's a recycled product. And look, I mean, these things aren't cheap and I bet they have pretty decent margins on them. And I found out that this was a Shopify site because I was looking at the URLs, collections, and I've got it pulled up here, right? Billboards. This is a website called builtwith.com. You can drop a website in here and you'll see what platform it's on. And we come down here and we see Shopify, right? I already knew that, but I like to check, right? So, so this is Shopify, and they're doing a pretty good job, but they're not doing SEO. They're missing out, and they're leaving a bunch of money on the table, right? And I'll show you this is one of the classic problems you'll ever see, right? So we go to a product here, 10 by 12 reused vinyl tarp, right? And this is the URL to it, right? URLs are so very important, right? This is one of the places that Google and any search engine is going to go to understand your web page to see if it should rank it at the top to send traffic to it. And this is their URL. So what this is duplicate content, right? They haven't taken the Shopify SEO course, Shopify X SEO course, and they haven't gone through the basic coding part, right? So let me show you how this is duplicate content, right? So this is the page, and we can tell that it's duplicate content because we'll go here. This is the same page, right? But when we remove this part, right? This is the exact same page. You see this? Look at this page title, 10 by 22 reused vinyl tarp, 10 by 22 reused vinyl tarp. But here, this is the actual product page. This is good. Products 10 by 22 reused vinyl tarp. But here it's collection /all/ products 10 by 22 reused vinyl tarp. Right? They haven't done, so this is inherent in all Shopify themes. I don't know why they do this, but they do. So this is duplicate content. You need to fix this because Google doesn't like duplicate content. The reason why they don't like it is because they don't know which page to show in these search results. And if it can't decide which of these two pages, because they're the same, to show in the search results, it's not going to show you in the search results. Or if it does, you're way in the back. And this is why SEO is important. This is how it can make you money. You want to fix this stuff to make money. And I don't know, now that I've done it many times on Shopify sites, I'm kind of addicted to it. So that's the thing. If you want to make money with Shopify, get this course. It also comes with a free Facebook group. I'm in there. And so like today I'm asking a question about a YouTube channel merchandise shelf. It's kind of a little more out there, advanced thing, but there's a ton of stuff in here. You either have time or you have money. And if you don't have money to hire someone like me to get you these type of results, and they killed it last Black Friday, Cyber Monday and the holiday season. Like, you can't hire me, spend $150, get in here, figure out how to learn SEO. Is this going to be super easy if you've never done it? It's not the easiest thing in the world, but there's people who get in this group and learn this stuff and do it all the time. Get in here, make some more money. The pandemic has crushed so many small businesses, and I see so many small businesses like these guys, right? And they're on Shopify. Well, guess what? This evens the playing field. You can go up against some pretty big competition if you know SEO. The internet is a lever. It gives you leverage against huge businesses. I see huge sites on Shopify, and even that aren't on Shopify, but they don't know SEO, and I can get past these huge brands. I work mostly with small businesses, and I don't like what's happened. I don't like how they've been shut down. I'm kind of ranting here, but this evens the playing field. But even if that never happened, like, I don't know. I like fixing things. I like making money, and I like I'm addicted to search. I love SEO. And for $150, you just can't not do this if you have a Shopify site. All right. I hope this helps. I hope you do it. I'll leave my link in the description of this video below. It's an affiliate link. I do make a little bit of money if you sign up for this. If you want to use my link, great. It doesn't cost you any extra. If you don't use my link, I still recommend this. I'm in here. I use it. Do it. Make some money. All right. Have a great day.